So today we are going with the sound lesson. Last day I discussed about the musicians and I gave a few important answers also. Today we are going with the propagation of sound. You see, when you are in the school bell rings. For our school we will have a first floor, second floor, like that. But we can see that the sound travels whole over the school. Is it correct or not? In the ground floor we can see that the attendant will ring the bell. But up to the third floor we can hear the sound. How the sound is traveling? What is supporting the sound to travel? Even you can see when we go for a temple, we will ring the bell. If one person rings, whole over the temple, all the people can hear that sound. Is it correct or not? Now I am telling the lesson. Okay, only first bench here person can hear that one? No, whole class can hear that sound. So from now I am in fourth floor and I am trying to shout for the ground floor to call a person. I am shouting Shaker. So when I shout like this, my sound can be heard by Shaker. I am in fourth floor, he is in ground floor. How can he hear that sound? How the sound is traveling? How the sound is propagating? These all are taking place through air. Air is the medium to travel, to propagate the sound from one place to another place. What is supporting air? Only air is supporting the sound to travel from one place to another place, or even the remaining substances which are to our surroundings they are also helpful for the propagation of the sound. Means what are those? Like solids, liquids, gaseous. These three come under what? Matter. Okay. Matter is of how many states? 3 states, we know that. Matter is of 3 states. The first one is solid, second one is liquid, and third one is gaseous. So here he is asking, will the sound travels only through air? While it is traveling through air, will the sound can be heard by all? Yes, it can be heard by all the people who are to that surroundings. And you can see here, now we are going to test whether the sound travels through solid, liquid and gaseous. For this a small experiments, 2 to 3 experiments we are going to do now. Now a person, now let 2 of your friends stand near a table. Okay, and one of the friend, what they have to do means, just you keep one of your ear to the table. Okay, the second person, what he has to do is, he has to beat some drums on the table. What will happen to this first person who was keeping his ear on the table? What will happen to him? We can see that he can hear the sound produced by the second person, and also the vibrations touches his ears. We already told that sound, when sound is produced, it vibrates. Vibrating bodies produce sound. So here what will happen means, in the same way, when this particular first person is lying on the table and the second person is beating drums, he can hear the sound and also it will vibrate. We always do that, no? When it is boring, when the teacher is telling the lesson, if you feel bored, you will lie down on the table. The second person, he is a little bit naughty means, he'll beat the drums on the table. These things, when it will happen? When you are not interested with the teacher, when you are not interested with the topic what she is dealing, these things will be happening in the class to irritate the teacher. Is it correct or not? The second thing is, take a wooden pole, okay, or any plastic pole. You take one long wooden pole which is having 2 sides, it should have a hole. Now, one of the person you just keep in your ear, the second person starts shouting. You make a sound. So, now the sound is traveling through this pole inside that one and reaches to the ear. These are the things happening. Then third example, very interesting. Try this and play in your house. How beautiful it will be means, take a matchbox. Okay, and what you have to do means matchbox, no, sorry, paper cups. Sorry, take two paper cups. Take two paper cups and keep at the bottom of the paper cups a small hole. Tiny hole you have to keep to the two paper cups. And take a thread and tie and send this thread into this hole and keep a knot to this one. Okay, and second one also take a thread and keep inside and keep a knot. Now that knots, how it must be means it should not come out from that paper cups. Now you and your brother or you and your friend, to one side he will handle, to other side you should handle. And how it must be means the thread which you are handling must be straight. What is this? We are doing this experiment, you know. Here this is a telephone. So the paper cup will be like this. Here you will keep a small hole. From here you are dragging the thread, and here again one more paper cup you are having. Did you understand? See here. So one of your friend, this is first one, this is second one. Now the second one is keeping the paper cup near his ear, and the first one is telling, hello, how are you? So through this thread the sound travels. How interesting. If I explain you cannot understand. If you do the practical you can understand. Your own telephone. To some distance you can talk with him secretly. Today we shall go out. Yes. So the other person answers. Yes, we shall. Today in the kitchen mommy prepared laddu. Let us take it without notice of the mother. These all you and your brother, you and your friends can talk in this. What is that? Paper cup this is your handmade telephone, you can say. How the sound is travelling from this thread. The thread should not bend. There should not be any knots in the middle of the thread, or you should not leave it loose, and you should not drag it very tight. Very tight if you drag out means what will happen? The thread comes out from the paper cup. Just it must be straight, you have to understand. Please try this one. Take two paper cups. To keep tiny small holes at the bottom of the paper cups. Tie a thread to both the ends. Give a good knot to that one and hold in your hand. And try to speak from, one of you should keep in your ear, the second one should handle that and speak in this one. You can see that from this particular person what he is telling, the second person can hear that one. Your own telephone. So with this all three examples, what is that? One we have to beat on the table, the second one you have to hear through the wooden pole, the third one you have to make your own telephone. These three things come under solid, okay, solid state. So will the sound travel in solid substances? Yes, the sound travels in the solid substance. Now second case, take a bucket of water, okay. Now take two stones, hold them in your hand and rub with each other. Will they produce sound? When we are rubbing these two stones with each other, what will happen? They will produce the sound. The same thing what you have to do means, just dip your hands into the water and try to move the two stones in the water itself. Then can you hear the sound? Yes, in both the cases. Outside also you can hear the sound. Even in the water also you can hear the sound. So in by these all four examples we can say that sound travels through solid, liquid and gaseous. Sound travels through solid, liquid and gaseous. Sound should have propagation of a sound. Do sound should have medium means yes, sound should have medium. What is a medium? That is helping the sound to travel from one place to another. It is the air. Air is a medium that is supporting the sound to travel from one place to another. We can find that one. So here what is happening? Will the sound travel in solid, liquid and gaseous means yes, the sound travels in solid, liquid and gaseous. For that I gave you few examples there. Next thing is what he is asking, will the sound travel, the next one, does sound travel if there is no medium? Now we are telling what is the medium? Air is a medium. If that medium is not there, will the sound travel? For that, what we have to do means just I'll show with the hand. Now I am speaking like this. Now I'll just close like this and tell for you. So here, can you hear what I am telling for you? What is the difference when I open my hands? What is the difference when I close my hand? In the two cases, what you can see? In the first case, what you can see? In the second case, what you can see? In these two cases, what you can observe means the sound should travel means medium is necessary. Why I am telling like this? See, when I close my hands with my hands with my hands, my mouth, what is happening? I am blocking the air. I am trying to block the air in this hand. So the sound will not travel to whole place. Now hold a glass in your hand. Okay, hold a glass in your hand and try to produce a sound normally. Now I am producing the sound normally. Now what I have to do means I have to hold the glass like this, okay, and bring to my mouth and I will drag the air inside. Did you see? I have to leave it out the air, but I took that inside. What happened when I took inside? This particle was stick to my mouth. Can I produce the sound? Can I speak? I'll try once. Can I speak or not? Can I speak now? It is impossible to speak now. But like this, when it did not stick to me, before hello, you can hear. Now in this, you see, I hope for the first time, because of air, all the people can hear my sound. No? I hope you cannot hear. So, do sound require medium or not? By these example, can you tell that do sound require medium or not? Yes. Sound needs medium to travel. What is that? Sound needs a medium to travel. Without that, we cannot do anything. Now, I should open my mouth and I should explain. Then only you can hear. If I close my hand, if I am trying to explain to you, it is not possible. So, propagation of sound. Sound travels when there is a medium. If medium is not there, the sound cannot travel from one place to another. Did you understand? And today, last day, we discussed about two, musicians. Now today, we are going to talk about two mimicry artists. One is Gautam Srinivasan and the second one is Nerella Venumadhan. Who are these? One is ventriloquist, the other one is mimicry artist. What is the difference between ventriloquist and mimicry artist? Ventriloquist means he holds a toy in his hand and the toy will speak. Will the toy really speaking? No. This particular person only will speak. He will speak, we will not know. Just he moves this one. If you clearly observe, you can see his throat. In his throat, the movement will be present. How he can means here to the lips, a small open will be there. Means in the small open, the air enters into that and comes out, and with the throat he will speak. For this one, lot of practice must be there. Lot of practice. Mimicry artist means, now I also will do mimicry, but it should suit. No, I am telling I can make cat sound. You have to feel that yeah, the cat has come. Okay, then like that, like a dog, like a train, like Jagan, like Kesia, like Chiranjeevi, like Nagarjuna, like Mahesh Babu, like Prabhas. So, like this, you have to see that means if particularly if I hear that voice, I should feel that yeah, this is Prabhas voice. When someone is talking, yeah, this is Mahesh Babu voice. How when I can feel when that particular person exactly he will be able to talk means I can feel that one. Is it correct or not? So that is mimicry. Ventriloquist means what? who uses the toy and just moves its head like this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Like this, he moves the toy and do that is. So here Gautam Srinivasan is an ventriloquist and Nerala Venumadhav is a mimicry artist. Let us see how talented they are. Okay. Ventriloquists make a sound or talk with hardly any movement of the lip. Lips are slightly separated, so you cannot see that there is a difference in this. The various words are spoken quickly and it is difficult for listener to notice the difference. They have a very good control over breathing and movement of lips. This totally comes under practice. If you are interested, you also can try, but it takes much time to learn that one. Throat and the muscles of the mouth which aids in pronunciation and delivery of speech without much movement of lip and throat. A very slight change. If you are very close to that person only, we can understand. When we are far, we cannot understand. We will feel that only the doll is talking. Then they let the breath out of the mouth by vibrating their lips in according to the air supply and relax muscles while doing this. This is one of the most effective vocal activity. In Telangana, Chintapatnam Gautam Srinivas. What is his name? Chintapatnam Gautam Srinivas from Warangal district is famous ventriloquist. He performed how many shows? 6,000 shows. Not in India, worldwide. He did his shows around 6,000. He belongs to Telangana of Warangal district. And the great thing is that he created a sensational world record by performing 32 hours non-stop mimicry. Is it possible? For 5 minutes also we cannot close our mouth and sit or do that one. But non-stop, without stopping, 32 hours means per day 24 hours only we will have. Here that means 1.5 day. Non-stop mimicry show in 1990 he did. That's why he became famous. Next one, mimicry artist is the mimicry artists maintain a very good control over their voice. The magic they create is solely with their voice. They exercise their vocal parts to keep them fit to be able enthrall the audience through their voice. That is Dr. Nerala Venumadhav is a world famous mimicry artist. Same, both belongs to the same place. He also belongs to Warangal district of Telangana. Government of India honored him with Padma Shri in 2001. When we will honor a person with such type of awards, when he is having such a talent. So here we talked about Gautam Srinivasan and Nerala Venumadhav, both belongs to Warangal district, and as a ventriloquist he did 6,000 programs worldwide. So if you are also interested to change your voice and show your talent, so try this one and see how many talented people are there in our surroundings. Let us also learn something and show our talent. And I will continue tomorrow. Thank you.